Morning everyone, how's your day? Mine is mixed with rain and snow. Oops, hold on. Let me make sure my volume's all the way up, if I can even do it live. Somebody tell me if they can hear me right now. And then tell me if you can hear me down here. And I'm waiting for my computer to catch up, so that'll give you a sec. Hold on, computer. Okay, that part's working. Hopefully you can hear me good, and I'll try and raise my voice. Today we are thankful that you shop with me and keep me going to bring you new things. And we are talking about the stamping foam. There's 4 in a package, and they are Z4573 stamping foam. Okay, put that aside. And I have been playing with them a little bit, and I have a couple of tips for you. One, when you go to wash them off, a little spray bottle or take them to the sink gets that all off of the foam. 2, you've got to remember that you need to kind of season them like you do a stamp to get the image to come out really nice. And the other couple of things I will tell you as I go, okay? And like I said, I've already made a couple on the side, so don't think you can only use these 2 sides. You can use all of them. And I did this one first and then this one, but it still didn't take this one away, and was able to heat it and do that one. Okay, all these technical terms, right? This one, that one, whatchamajig. So I am going to show you how you can use, let's see, what do I want to do first? Let's do one of these guys, little border guy. These are still available online. They're the Fancy Borders Z3682, and that's the one that I had done over here. And then I just inked it up like you normally would. Where's my sample? My sample seems to have eluded me at this moment, so I'll show you on this one. Okay. So, and I did this one, it was available, this was another embossing folder, and it was available, now it's not, so that's why I'm not going to show you that one. And I didn't really care for that one, so let's go ahead and erase this one. Heat tool, and I haven't erased anything yet, so I don't know, and I'm not sure how best to do it. Oh, right there. Look at that. It's just disappearing. As we go. So you can reuse them. I'm not sure how many times. They are a nice foam. And look at that. All gone. So then I would assume you just leave that to dry. Okay? Oh, and I could have done double duty with it. Alright, so I have this one. I'm going to kind of tape it off just to hold it down a little bit. Oh my goodness. Just to hold it down a little bit, okay? And then I wonder if we can use that same side. Yeah, it's still warm. So, there's not really any, oh, I guess there is instructions there. Let's see, what does it say? It says heat the foam with your craft tool, press the texture into it, hold it 5 to 10 seconds. Oh, I counted to 10. Reheated, used over and over, 4 pieces of measuring, blah, blah, blah. So it doesn't really tell you how long, how little. It didn't take a long time, okay? So let's heat it up. And I just kind of kept moving it back and forth to heat the whole thing. Hopefully I'm on camera. I just kind of la-da-da-da-da. Okay. And then you just set it on there and squish it down, and I count to 10. And we get an image like so. Okay, so let's see what that image has given us. I think it's just kind of a little bit of a trial and error, if you will, to see what you're going to get. Got a piece of cardstock here. And put that there, and some ink. Trying to think of a dark ink. Here's a dark ink. This is pine. And somebody's watching. So we'll ink it up. And like I said, you gotta kinda, that looks good. Boom. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Like I said, you really need some water, and you got to remember to let these dry a little bit too. Either get your rag really wet, there we go, or let it dry. All right. So, and then you can just cut this out, use it however you want. I guess I should have put it on more of a flat piece so I got the rest of that scallop. So, a learning process, right? Okay, so now I'm going to do this embossing folder, which is still online. I don't remember which one it's called. Botanical, I think. So, when you're looking at your embossing folders, one side is raised up, one side is cut out. You want the cut out part, okay, which is this side. And what I am going to do, see, I've already got one there. What I am going to do is I have a block handy that pretty much fits it. So that way when you get it on there, you can push the block down, and because this is so big, you know, your hand might lean heavy on your palm rather than your fingertips. So this gives you more of an equal pressure like a stamp would, right? So we'll heat this up again. And then I have something cool to show you. So I just make sure I go over the edges so they don't dry too fast. I'm going to put it down where I want, and then give it a good squish. Should be enough. Hopefully it won't. Sorry about that. So there you go. There's your image. Remember, you want the side that goes in. We should try, I'll try the other side too and see what happens. Well, I can try it right now. Let's see. Let's get another block. So that's the one we're going to use in a minute. And let's get the bumpy up side instead of the groove. Heat this up again. Remember, this is a pretty hot heat tool, so I think keeping it moving is best. You don't certainly want to scorch any of that. Put it on there and squish. Count to 10. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty, but I'm not sure how it'll stamp. So we've got in and out, innies and outies. Yeah, no funny business. All right, so let's see what we get with those. Let me just grab another piece of scratch paper because I wasn't planning on doing that. Sorry for all the noise. Let's see. There we go. All right, so let's see what the with it indented it does. Okay. Guess I'll go to the dark green again. Let's get rid of that for a minute. Let's ink this up. See, you gotta kind of season it like we do everything else. Ooh, this might be pretty. And I'm just doing the dark ink so you can see, and I'll do the other one in light ink. I just wanted to see what this looks like. Okay, so that's fairly good. I'm going to pull it over here and stamp. And I use this to squish down too, so that way it stays a little more even. Okay, let's see what we get. Ooh. Well, that's pretty. Okay. So that's the one. And I don't know if I need to wash this off, so I'm going to go spray it over here real quick. I don't know, again, it doesn't really tell you a lot. I'm sure you can look online on YouTube and figure out what's the best way to, you know, how long you got and all that kind of stuff. So there's something. All right. Be right back. Hold on. That's a dark color, so it takes a little more getting into those grooves. All right. So we'll leave that one to dry, and this is the one that you normally do. So we'll put that there. And obviously you can just cut off this little edge. So we'll try to do it a little bit better on this one. All right. Am I doing the right one? Yes. Can't tell anymore. It's really kind of fun. I think mixed media people would really like it, because you can go around. It doesn't have to be stamped image or anything. It can be anything that has texture. It could be your cookie sheet. Whatever, you know, can withstand getting a little bit warm. I mean, it doesn't get super warm. All right. That on. Close that up. So, if you mess up and do that side, it still looks good. And I'll have some bonus art, and I do have some art to show you. And then, did I do the wrong side? I think I did the wrong side. Can't tell, because it's all, let's see. Because it shouldn't have done that. Well, maybe because of the dark color. Okay, let's do one more of those. Bear with me, it takes a little bit to get around these edges. And it's a dark color, so, you know, it's pretty saturated. Don't want to be mixing your colors. Oh, sorry if that breaks somebody. Okay, let's see. That does look like my bumped up, but we'll try it on this. Okay, let me get another piece of paper. A little square. Just use this piece. All right, now I want to do it in linen. And I know that's light on white, but I'm doing it for a reason. Okay, that's my bumped up. And it's kind of the same color as the block, so I just kind of keep it pretty inked up. Okay, and this little piece, I don't think I need the board. Just do it with my hand. Okay, there we go. All right, see that? It's very pretty. I guess that was the right side. I don't know. Anyway, give that a quick scrub, and then I would probably go to the sink and just wash them off. Okay, but the reason why I wanted to do this is because I wanted to show you a little technique that you could do. All right, so that's, you know, both ways of that. That's doing that, what we did there. And I am using darker colors so you can see, but my sample is these two, well, one of these colors. This is Coral Shades and this is Green Turquoise Blend. My sample uses Coral Shades, or Coral Blend, which is the lighter, and light green. But I wanted you to be able to see what to do. So, what we're going to do, and I will tell you to start off with like a short section. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw over the top of this and color in just the flower and the stems. But start with a little section, or just on your scratch paper, just kind of, see how squiggly I am? Here, I gotta sit down. Just kind of draw some lines to get the feel of it. So I am just going to, and you can stop and start wherever you want. I am just going to go over that, and it doesn't have to be perfect. If you mess up a little bit, you just make it a little thicker. No biggie. But stopping and starting is okay. And we are just going to trace over. See, I totally missed that one, so that one's just going to be a little thicker. Well, that's okay. There we go. See, looks good either way. And now to go over the leaves, I kind of do this middle part because you want to leave that white. And then I come just before where I need the line. So that way my second one, I'm following a darker line, if that makes sense. So I'm going to be just shy of the line. You can see there's, probably can't see that. See, there's just a hint more right there. I probably can't do this here. And I'm just, when it's down on the ground, or on the table, it's a little bit easier to stay straight. Okay? So like so. And then you would just fill in that little part.
I don't know that.
Alexa, stop. Don't know why she went off. Alright, so that's how you do the leaves. And then on the flowers, I did the light for the petals. Like I said, this is really dark, so you're going to see more of my mess-ups. And the more you do it, the steadier you get. And you could do this with colored pencils as well. And then I went to a darker color for those little seaming. And then back to my lighter color to do the lines. Like I said, little short lines are a little bit easier. And then back to the medium color to do the little bottom. Okay. I'll do one more leaf to show you. So I kind of go around the white. And I want to keep white. And then go around the outer edge, smoothing it out where you need to. And this is just something I tried. I didn't see this. I've seen them, you know, stamping with the foam, but I haven't seen anybody do it with a lighter color and kind of do your own thing, kind of like Monica's done with the watercolor, with the light color. Oop, I missed that one just a little bit. And there you go. So, what that looks like when you get done with a really light color, like I said, this is the coral, this is coral shades, this is coral blend. The blend is the lighter. This is a light green and this is the green turquoise, just so hopefully it showed up a little bit more on screen. And I did make a card for you, and I'll do something else with these. And I used the Sweet Easter, which is on sale. It is Z4683, and all these colored ones are the thin cuts. And I made a little card, Happy Easter, and this is just an oval, and the one that you can't get anymore, sorry. And a couple of little stars that match the background paper. And there you go. So, what will you try? And which is your favorite? And like I said, I'll have some bonuses of these, and we will go from there on the bonus part. So I hope you have a good day, and I will see you soon. Bye, everybody. Happy weekend.